Hello guys, in today's video, I'm going to teach you how to draw almost anything. Like anything. Almost anything. Especially if you have like no talent or like just really bad drawing. Anyone can draw. So just sit back, grab some Doritos or whatever, and learn how to draw with me. Also, by the way, like and subscribe. So I draw like way too much pretty every day in school, at home. And I'm gonna be honest, I have too much free time, so I decided to make a video about this. It's definitely not for a high school final project for my theater arts class. Also, I made a video just like this like months ago, but I'm gonna be honest, I didn't like how the video turned out, and I was too lazy to kind of work on it. So, but I hope this will be a bit better. So, but anyways, enough chit chat. Let's start drawing. The first thing you're gonna need is paper. It's like the most obvious thing but most of the time I would use sketch paper, which is like that nice paper you would like draw. But we're gonna use printer paper, like the paper you would find in your printer or whatever. Now, if you're like an artist or like actual like professional artist, probably like really good at this stuff, you're probably be mad at me like cringing at this and say, well, actually that will ruin the artwork and the markers will bleed through. But so just like shut up for a second. If you're mad at me, you were not creative. I'm sorry to say that, but it's true. Because most people do not have sketch paper in their house. They have paper. That's it. So, next thing you need is a pencil. The other obvious name. Not like a fancy one, not like one of those like crazy like $100 ones or whatever. Just like a simple number two pencil. Like what else could it be? And make sure it's freshly sharpened. That's you don't want to use a dull one. That is one thing that you need to do. So the next thing you need is like a black Sharpie pen or maybe even a Sharpie. And yeah, maybe it will bleed through paper, like I said earlier, but it's fine, honestly. You will, and also you will see why we need Sharpies later. Lastly, it depends on what you would rather like. It depends how you like the color. If you like, you can either use color pencils or markers. I'm gonna be using markers today because I just feel like it. And once you have all the supplies, you're ready to draw. So when you start drawing, you're probably wondering like where you're gonna draw. Like you just have no idea. So here's some advice. Scroll on Pinterest for inspiration. Yes, I'm serious. Look for a good reference photo to use, and here's why. Most people do not know how to draw stuff like off the top of their head, and that's probably why you think you cannot draw. Let's say you want to draw Batman or SpongeBob. Like I don't remember what Batman looks like. I mean, I kind of know the basics, but that's it. So what you're gonna want to do, just you don't need Pinterest. I just like using Pinterest, or you can just look it up on Google. Just look up Batman or SpongeBob and just find a good reference photo that's like good quality. Make sure you're able to zoom on the photo too, so you can like look at those details. Because what you're gonna do is just simple. Grab your pencil and what I like to say, draw what you see. Look at every detail and just replicate it onto your piece of paper. And just like and if you want to make it like really accurate, maybe use a ruler, but I don't use rulers at all. They do not help at all for me, in my opinion. But if your drawing's not perfect, that's totally fine. Not everything's perfect, but I mean, you should try your best. Don't like do it like sloppy. After you're done sketching, you're going to grab that Sharpie pen of yours and just draw over your sketch line so it pops out. And you're going to do it very carefully and slow because well, you won't mess up. It's a Sharpie, so you can't erase it. After you've done that, erase the pencil line that's like sticking underneath to kind of clean up a little bit. After that, for some people, for some people they're like lazy, so they're like, "You're all right. I'm done. It looks fine." But seriously, look at the drawing again. You know darn well that drawing is not finished yet. It's missing one thing: color. The one thing to make your drawing stick out. And I mean, unless you're colorblind, but so look at the reference photo, pull it up again, and look at the colors and see if you have those colors. Like you don't have to be like the exact same, but if you don't like have a doubt that like those colors, be creative and just find similar colors, or be very creative and just use completely different colors and try something new. But now, basically, your drawing is now a coloring book. Like back when you were like 6 years old, just color inside the lines and make it look pretty or whatever. And after that, if you did it right, you're now finally done. Look at that. You made a drawing. Congratulations, here's your trophy. So thank you for watching. See you next time. Hopefully my teacher gives me an A plus on this because it's like the best video of all time. So see you next time.